Can we go? Coffee and Kush TV, we in the building. What's up, family? Another beautiful day in paradise. It is February 1st, 2021. Day 32. Day 32. What's happening? If you're a supporter on the show, shout out to y'all. Shout out to my donations in the Cash App, patreon.com/KevGillsTV. You feel me? Shout out to y'all. Another beautiful day in paradise. I'll wait for y'all to get up in here. Yes, yes. I'll wait for y'all to get up in here. You feel me? I'll wait. What a beautiful day this is. What a beautiful day this is. All type of revelations going on around here. What's the name of this new Matrix movie? Resurrection? What's it called? Resurrection? Yeah. Yeah, I told you. They know what time it is. They know what time it is. I told you. Once you start tapping in, it's a wrap. The Matrix Resurrection. He was already resurrected. When he died, remember? So the new movie is Resurrection. They're gonna give us another reason to worship false Christ. That is not how he looked. That more Ishtar in Egyptian mythology. Where is this supposed to happen? December 22nd now. Right on time for what? The winter solstice. You feel me? Right on time. Right on time. Hit that like button. Immediately. Right on time for winter solstice. Just when you think you're going to get a Christ figure, they point you right back to mythology. This is what it's about. It's here to create false, and there's many of them, false prophets, false antichrists, to come and replace of what's really going on in this world. They call it the Matrix all of a sudden. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you. Shout out to you, Marley. Thank you, bro. Thank you for being here. I don't know where all my other moderators went. Shout out to D-Jack. I don't know where everybody else went, but the closer I get to the truth, the more people just fall off. You know what I'm saying? They just fall off. It don't matter. Listen, what I learned about this is it don't matter how much truth I can present. Soon as Kev do something that people don't like, soon as Kev do something that they wasn't expecting, soon as Kev give them a reason not to, it's just what it is. I can't, everybody can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? I can't please everybody. You feel me? Shout out to Lyle. Shout out to you, brother. Yeah, it's a lot of fuck with Kev for benefits. Press 1. Only when Kev make you feel good. Facts. I didn't know it was like that. I wouldn't have never did it that way. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know people only fuck with you just as long as you they twin flame and shit. Press 1. I didn't know motherfucker just, oh yeah, this nigga got him a little somebody, he got attention somewhere else now. We can't fuck with him because their intentions wasn't solid from the beginning. Press 1. Their intentions was something else. Here I am doing the best I can do. But people always got other objectives, other meanings for their lives, and it is what it is, you know. I just wanted to bring it to people's attention. This is the life I gotta go through this shit. You know what I'm saying? I got a friends with benefit shit on YouTube where you know, if I do it this way, you my friend. And if I don't say it this way, then you're not my friend. And if Kev finds happiness some goddamn where on this earth, this is what I found out about y'all people. Then motherfucking heads pop. Like that's another story. Motherfucking head pop. Mama riding. You feel me? Mama. This is the type of shit I gotta go through. Ain't never said hi, Kev, or nothing. As soon as Kev got some attention, somewhere I don't want to be on this internet like that. You got an hour and a half. Fuck that. As soon as Kev do his life, as soon as Kev life get going. Oh yeah. What you say? Oh yeah, somebody got your attention? Yeah, we ain't fucking with you. We as a group, nigga, as a group. Shout out to King Kush with rule number 2. You feel me? Hey, shout out to King Kush. Rule number 2, nigga, over here at the fraud department. I can't have that. Dog. Then I won't be able to give y'all shows like The Matrix Explained 2021. And what is this the possibility of? So y'all don't know, y'all watching The Matrix like that's some futuristic shit, right? But The Matrix is a representation of what's gonna happen right here, right here. And because you don't believe in God, you believe in ISIS. Because you don't believe in God, bro, y'all finna go right through the hypnotism again of pointing you to a foreign entity. Remember, Keanu Reeves already died. Remember, he got shot up, and then but they gotta find a way. Why? Because they thought the year 2000, the Christ Messiah would present itself, so they have to do it again. It's like some artificial intelligence. They gotta induce the shit again, the Christ-like figure and all of this stuff. Now that we know, and now that we know who really originated the ideas for these movies, and to have a copper tone Afro-American and Morpheus be a father-like figure that tells the copper tone individual that his world was crazy. His world was to turn his people, which is copper tone people who look like these blunts, into batteries. You know what a battery is, right? A battery is what you put inside a remote control. Let me show you what a battery is. It has a positive and negative charge. This right here. So they want you to be a battery with positive or negative. They want you to do this. You don't think of yourself as no damn battery. Oh, you got a positive or negative side. That's that one world government shit. Y'all don't know this, but that's the thinking that they want. Your positive and negative side, God didn't make no damn positive. He didn't make you to be no damn positive and negative. That's Baphomet. What's as above is so, but it's the same shit as the battery. A Baphomet worshiper. Am I going too deep so fast? You remember me? You Baal worshiper, BLM, Baal, Lucifer, and Moloch. You remember? Worshipping communism, slavery ass shit. And to put you inside of here so they can charge you up and get you ready for work. Work. Can see me out of work. Because all you gonna do is work. For the rest of your life. And make you pleasant through entertainment. You feel me? On how it's gonna play out. Y'all talk about this Illuminati shit, and look, it's not. These people on TV, it's not real. All that is you waking up to the fact that your whole damn life, that's right, has been pre-programmed by some artificial bullshit been on your TV this whole goddamn time. Now, I already told y'all your black culture ain't real. You're not from Africa. The spirituality, African spirituality, young Pharaoh, don't matter who's interviewing him, it's not real no more. We know it. We know it's not real. So y'all gotta understand. Y'all been with my homeboy beat from Ohio called, y'all been living like reactionary off of what's being told to y'all through the TV screen. Y'all been like, oh, and then you go out and live. If the TV say, it's a motherfucking disease falling around and cover your face and eyes and this one, you watch it and you induce yourself. Now it's gonna become like that's the needle, inducing yourself in fear, propaganda. So you'll go out and boom. You may not watch TV, but you watch your friends and they watch TV and that may weigh on you. That's how strong the delusion is. You know? Facts. Why you hang up the last time, big dog? Don't talk to me in my chat, bro. What you mean why I hang? Don't be questioning me in my shit, bro. What's wrong with you? I mean why I hang up the last time? Nobody care about you. Nobody know you. You ain't got no knowledge. That's why I hung up. Whoever you is. Cause your brain was that of a motherfucker. Slushy. A green slushy. That's why, nigga. I'm telling you the truth. Your brain is like mesh. Nigga, it's nothing, nigga. Coffee and Kush TV. You feel me? This whole thing has been one big Walt Disney production. Remember I told y'all, all these people was talking about Saturn and what else? What was in the sky? Saturn and Jupiter. And who's the son of Saturn or Jupiter? Zeus play a role in that. Zeus dies in real life. Tiny Debo, the original Zeus in WWE, he died. Y'all see no correlation. This is all sorcery, magic right here. This is all part of it. So y'all gotta understand, y'all part of it too. Y'all, because y'all give y'all energy to it. And it feeds. Thus, because you want to entertain it as life with Salsa Walker popping up on your screen. You motherfucking want Salsa Walker just because your attention. Let me see. This is what you like. What up, man? Man, this nigga funny to me. Where that dude coming out that room? Somebody send that to me on Instagram. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta understand what he do. Put the diamond in his eye. You feel me? He put the diamond in his eye, y'all. This is the trickery that people motherfuckers be loving. Or whatever's going on Instagram, on TikTok. I think TikTok is the new one. When that nigga came out that room, nigga, with that motherfucking Yu-Gi-Oh chain, boy, he must have summoned Haru. Press one. Remember, then they tried to get me with the 2 moons? Come on, y'all. Come on, ladies. I'm with you a little bit. All right, the moon control the water, control your little period or whatever. But look, it's not 2 of them. And you not. We gonna stand out that mother. You gonna have to scientifically prove this so I can stand out there. I know in my scripture ain't saying nothing about no 2 moons. So we got to do a test. How many moons you see up there? That's signs of mind control. Press 1. When you got mind control, where you actually see in your mind 2 and 3 moons while you driving on the highway, so much so that when you open them motherfuckers, 3 moons is there, you need to go check yourself into a psychiatric home when you don't have no witnesses there to verify. Even though it was witnesses there to verify that nobody had no phones in the car, nobody ever got the, it's always like a, oh my God moment. Look, I'm driving and there it went. But if you didn't pull over, if I seen 3 moons in the sky, ladies, I'm with you. Listen to me. You can have 1 moon, otters, whatever, rock stars, whatever you want, baby. But look, You're not gonna get me to believe that there's no damn two or three of them. Okay, the stone create this one energy. Let me see. All right, let me see. You know, let me see. Take it there with me. That I can touch. All right, the stone did what? Now I'm supposed to feel to be put my and let me not play around neither, because you know I be clowning. You're not doing it right. You know what I'm saying? It's hard being funny. You're not doing it right, big. You do. Put this motherfucker under my pillow like the little fairy, like the tooth. Oh no, I'm gonna give up. But when you tell me there's 3 moons, 2 or 3, you gotta be able to prove that, lady. You feel me? You living in the matrix. Somebody sold you something that's not real. You know, until proven otherwise. Until you let me stop. Until you prove this shit. I can't do it, y'all. I really can't do it. Make sure y'all hit that like button when y'all come in this classroom, please. I can't do it. You know, Kev needs that. You got to be able to see clarity. You can't be my twin flame and your ass is up here talking some nonsense. Like, you got to be able to put God first. Because he said, don't be dismayed at the stars, at the moon, nor its cycles, or the sun, or none of that stuff. And that's, you know, since they want to go there with me, I want to, man, I don't want to do nothing, bro. I just want to be a good person, G, and live, G. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you. I just want to be a good person. You feel me? Do my Democrat baby of the week and get on. I'm not trying to do nothing. Let me see this. Facts. They try to do nothing, especially on this page. Trying to do nothing. You have to love yourself first. Love yourself before what, Daryl? I mean, you should love yourself. You know, I don't know. You love yourself. I take it. I mean, I think everybody should do that. I mean, that should be I love myself, but everybody don't. It's hard to love yourself with propaganda. You looking at somebody else with the admiration and love you supposed to be looking at yourself and your family with. You feel me? You're not even supposed to love self like that. Love God and extend that love to the family and stuff, but people be so much in love with self, it creates a narcissistic, controlling like behavior. So yeah, we both right. We just talking, you know, just talking, chopping it up. Shout out to Daryl for keeping the conversation rolling. The crazy thing, these men agree with these women, 2 moons. Well, King Kush used to believe in 2 moons until I had to crack his head with the word. King Kush. King Kush. Look, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Kev Gills don't change lives. This is the Matrix on this internet. This is the Matrix. Kev Gills don't change lives. This class clown, I'll never let it go, nigga. Class clown, Bungalow 54 representative, used to believe that the black woman is God too. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Everybody give him a round of applause for coming to the light. He used to. Man. Boy. Boy. Man, me and King Kush, we one and the same. Boy, this nigga got on the internet one day and said, nigga. This is how he said it. This is how he talked. Nigga, when he get drunk, your nigga love him some sisters. Nigga, that black woman can get when he said it like that, I knew they had him. I'll get my friend, cuz I made t-shirts to get him back. Get my hand. Y'all know I made Free the Homie t-shirts. I made Free the Homie t-shirts because his mind was ensnared by my arch nemesis Sonetta and his goddamn Dick Tracy characters he got over there. So his mind was slipping. They even tried to make him say I put cocaine in my blunts. They was low. Boy, when I say war, it was they don't call POWs. We had to go in. Mission Impossible saved the homies. Internet gold, nigga. That nigga finally seen the light and said, yeah, it had to be. Yeah, you know, it hurt this nigga to say it. He really don't want to say it, y'all. He don't want to say that that damn apple is the black woman is God complex that deceived Eve, that deceived. He just don't want to say it, but I know his heart, y'all. He over here. God told me don't press him. If you hear Kev, don't get egotistical on you. Me, him. Letting you know. So you know, he ain't gonna ever say it because not yet. Because of pride, ego, he still got residue. But he come a long way. He coming up out that bungalow 54. Standing upright with knowledge and wisdom. Boy, I ain't heard so much God in his mouth, boy. Boy, bro, look. He tried to attack, bro. He talking about, look, he still got residue. Look, whenever he get paid, he go on his rant. Press one. Niggas love to go on his rant. He's a sugar daddy. Reach on back there. Get the soda pop from back there. Oh, get that Cadillac, little mom. You know this is a motherfucking Cadillac, nigga. Lord have he never change. Lord have mercy. You know damn well he ain't got no business over there talking no ruckus. He's in limbo. That nigga's in limbo. Lord have mercy. Damn. And the thing about King Kush is he will debate it. But I would only debate King Kush if he has something to drink. Because I'm not finna listen to that dumb shit. He gonna say the same shit. He's sober that he gonna say drunk. But it's funnier to me when it's drunk because he have different facial expressions. Like nigga, when you can see the little daydream Disney World the Disneyland castle trying to spurt like the little horn off the beat. But it shit just, blip. Soon as you say, that motherfucker, little dream, I think I can get a thought process. I think I can get that motherfucker. As soon as he muster up a good subject, that motherfucker, blip. And he go back at the, I think I can. Thomas the Train ass thought process. Huh, DJ? That nigga got a Thomas the Train thought process. Good. Cuz don't like the Matrix. He just like to watch the computer and like people to live, and then say, "Look at this one. Look, Kev, you right." He don't like to participate in that. Nigga don't believe that shit. That nigga believe in God. He just don't. He ain't been reading the scripture. When you ain't been reading, he rather revert back to retardation. That's what he rather do. You feel me? He'd rather go right back to retardation. He's not Cyrus. He wouldn't trade it. What he would do is he want to dibble and dab. He the type of nigga sit down and be like, "Oh look, I'm bored." Nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need some spandex, bro. Bruh. His brain, bro. I keep telling him, you're not made like that. But maybe a lot of these people is Egyptian. Press 1. Maybe young Pharaoh, King Kush, all these 5'2" ass niggas who can fit inside of a little mound. Maybe they here. I couldn't fit there. Nigga, I couldn't fit there. Nigga. I can't fit here, G. You feel me? I don't understand. You know? I'm like Neo in my Matrix, bro. Press one. We solve all things over here. You couldn't prove that over here. See, King Kush, I went inside your system right there. Got to know y'all scripture, which was nothing. Y'all scripture is like Jabari on YouTube. It wasn't no scripture. It was whatever the Greek philosophy came up with. So I didn't have to go too far to learn the goddamn 7 hermetic principles of your goddamn chakras. You wish you was 6'1", nigga. You can barely see over the sink, nigga. Shut up. KevRow. That's how we talk to Egyptians around this motherfucker. Listen. Don't make me do it. You remember me? Listen, bro. It's like the Matrix around here, bro. I went inside y'all little complex there. Y'all didn't want to let me in. I came in. Y'all was like that movie on Charlie Sheen and goddamn, you heard that alarm like Charlie Sheen and Chris Tucker. Let me in, please. They looked at me, open, what's the password? I said, God. They were like, fuck you and fuck him if he's still around, and closed the door on me. So I just snuck around the back. Came in when a nigga was tossing out the trash. And you feel me? You feel me? Destroyed it. They have nothing, mama writing. Hit the like button. They cannot battle me. The Egyptian mythology is the agent. Here come the agents. They can't even fuck with me. Press 1. The Egyptian spirituality is a lie. You might as well take them little Chinese pictures of Egypt that you got on off the wall and throw them down. It's not true. Africa ain't real, and African spirituality is not real. Those are Egyptian gods by the name of thought, which you should not be doing if you're living in the present and looking forward to life. You should not be thoughting. It does not exist. Thought ain't real. When you in thought, your mind is idle, and you already know what the Most High say about idols, especially an idle mind, is a terrible thing to waste. You ain't going on no canoe. There is no Anubis. None of that. Nothing. It's not real. It's not real. Y'all been saying God ain't real. Only thing y'all been doing was making us mad. Nigga, y'all can't prove nothing. Look at my face. Y'all can't prove nothing because it all happened in America. It's a biblical story. Ancient Egypt, Lebanon, the Jordan River, Moses. What a miraculous story this is turning out to be. You feel me? What a miraculous story that naturally the story of God in the scripture is unfolding itself. Ain't even nothing y'all can do about it. Nothing. Nothing. Tell them, G. Nothing they can do about it. Nothing. I realize if you put your armor of God on, you put the armor of God on, which is the word, and you and stand 10 toes down, he got you if you sincere. That Egyptian myth stuff can't stand against nothing. This is all agents. Soon as you realize that, shout out to G, there is no debate. Y'all gonna be like little Neos around here. There is no debate. You crush them. You crush their motherfucking ass, all of them. And you crush them. Rude Boy Nation. What's up, man? What's up with you and this Mother Earth, bro? Good. That's the 5th time you said it, but we're not talking about Mother Earth right now. Chill out, G. Chill out. All right? Chill out. We're not talking about that right now. It's a lot of women are gods theory out there, but what I'm saying is for us, you can believe what you want to believe. I'm not telling you what to believe. What I'm saying is the storyline in which these Pan Africans told you are solidified. They're working with the same people they say stole your history. Think of it like this: COINTELPRO are these agents of confusion who know it all went down here, are in association with the Smithsonian who stole all your shit and put you over there in the first place. Press one. Now, how is it the same people that say the white man is the devil and don't believe nothing that they say, but they believe everything that the Raiders said? Press one. They the ones who believe all this stuff. We the ones, and they going hard too. Nigga, I took a motherfucking Volvo ride in the damn deserts of Africa, and then we went up to Mount Majubilee, right here, and I saw the Egyptians writing on the wall. Right here. The Egyptian walls were all my ancestors in Africa built. Them niggas built this right here and right here, and we was here, and then a nuke. They got all these fables. Don't made up a whole motherfucking script that matches what the Raiders said, identical storyline, and we all know what they said wasn't true. So on one hand, these people would say, they lying, listen to me. And you will go, all right, because they black. But they ain't doing nothing but validating what them people said over there. And then when Kev come around and tell you that it's all biblical in my smooth ass style, because can't nobody do it like this, West Side Cali, nigga. And then they ain't nobody want to say nothing after bombarding your brain with African slave trade, Oprah Winfrey, roots, purple. What's that shit called? Purple, the color purple. They beat that shit in your brain. And now you think because a person wearing a garb, they African. Or they go find an African to put in a garb and then say, here he is right here. This is Credo Mutwa, the star Dagon, and shut down Credo Mutwa, the great African doggone tribe. And y'all went so far into the world, it's time to come home. I can't do it no more. I can't let y'all continue to walk in this fucking pathetic ass wilderness by y'all. So y'all know damn well that Dr. Sabi, tall. We've been having trees, and grandma's been having these recipes. Y'all put it on one you don't took it out your aboriginal self and put it in the African again. Y'all just love putting Africans over y'all. That's what the mind control is about. You will have a sovereign king, but it will not be no person from an invisible Mickey Mouse land called no damn Africa that motherfucking Stan Lee put in your brain. Wakanda that. It's a comic book. It's not real. Press one. That's why I like my class. It's not real. Hit the like button. You can't be mad. Hit the like button. You can't be mad because I know we are not from a made up place, imaginary ass land. That's why we black, because that don't make no sense. We invisible. We the hidden ones that the scriptures speak. We the ones that the world don't came into confederacy, or what scripture called legion, are we to subdue Jacob and keep him subdued until he is adult, not a minor. He is an adult male, copper tone indigenous spirit that can revert what was taken back. And nigga ain't graduate none of these schools. Where's one? Nigga ain't graduate none of these schools. We didn't tell you how the crack got here, who created it. Hey, we didn't learn that at no school. We went through life. We seen it. We've been trying to tell y'all this how they destroyed our family. Oh, Adam and Eve, y'all. You know what Adam and Eve is? It's the story of the creation of the Aboriginal man in America. The black, what y'all call the black woman and the black family. The world has always been, didn't they tell y'all in the scripture, there was only two people on the earth and be trying to catch y'all up. The world been there. But the world ain't nothing to the Most High. Ain't nothing. The world is there, but his creation. That's why everybody hates you. His creation. That he breathed life in himself. The spirit that y'all got. Play rock and roll music. Y'all the angels that fell. Press 1. You the angel that you read about that fell from his grace. Until you realize that Tupac was telling you that in his chain, that your chains was breaking and he was getting his wings back. That's why he had to go. Coming out, waking up from your comatose that you been in. And you gonna eat this motherfucking food. Because you're not ready for no fucking steak. So don't try to tell nobody about this. Stop, use a baby trying to teach somebody how to eat some damn steak and your teeth ain't even came in yet. KevRow, you better take these little vegetables in this little Gerber bottle and take it. And when you ready, we'll know. A nigga know. You're not ready. I'm ready. Y'all not ready to fuck with me? KevRow, y'all eating baby food. Y'all know, y'all boo-boo green. Y'all still wear diapers. Come on, change y'all little diapers. Them is vegetable. Eat them carrots and greens and stuff. Y'all some little kids. Tell all the men to come on outside, stay out the baby shower. Hey, the women got them little niggas. Niggas got on diapers and wigs and shit. Them is little niggas, D. Come on out to the man cave. Hey, don't be scared. Don't be scared to talk. Mama and them ain't gonna do nothing. Not in the man cave. My mama said, bro, every time I get to niggas scared to talk over here. They be like this. My mama said, every time, I just got reflexes. Every time I say something against the fold or against the, you feel me? My mama said I used to get popped upside my head because I can't go against the grain. Y'all little motherfucking giants better wake up. Start talking for yourself. You don't need your mama to talk to you. You feel me? You don't need your mama to talk for you. Look at King Kush. Simple-minded. Press 1. Simple-minded, y'all. Look at him. Still like a child. That's why I love him. Come here. Come here. Show him Papa lap. What you want for Christmas? What you want for Christmas? Kev, bro, that's my son. You gotta do them. That's my son. These are my kids. I told y'all they came from where? These nuts, nigga. Yeah. That's where they came from. These are all my kids. Papa's home. Where my belt at? My belt. Get my belt from around here, right here, right here. It's all my kids. When I come around, they don't say nothing. Nothing to say. My daddy said Egypt don't exist. That's what they're gonna say. My mama. You feel me? Press what my daddy said. Egypt ain't real. Don't believe in it. That's what he said. Don't pull the Christmas trees. None of that Greek mythology. None of that stuff. Serapis. None of that stuff. It's real. It's the way of the world. And that lifestyle scripture is welcome to the whole world. The whole world don't want that word because it holds you accountable. Do not open up your ass chakra for no damn demon to enter you. Because the demon that's entering you is this nigga. Press 1. We heard about them sex dungeons too. We're gonna talk about those. Coffee and Goods TV. See, we are own demons. Press 1. I told y'all, man at the 444 level, the base level, is demonic as hell. This motherfucker got a creature inside of him. He don't want the creature. There ain't nothing inside of him. That's the problem. It's reverse of what they told you. There ain't nothing inside of him. It's an empty vessel. Press 1. I'm the only nigga on it. It's an empty vessel. That's what it is. This ain't no cartoon or something in it. Ain't nothing in it. It's an empty vessel. waiting for something, waiting. It's in you, not on you. Well, one, it's in you, not on you. You feel me? 200 people up in here. Hit the like button, please. Feel me? Yes. Wish say I love the man cave. Yeah. We love the man cave. We love the man cave. The man cave is a real show. They scared of me, G. They scared of us. Forget me. They scared that y'all would be able to say, let me tell you something. I gave you the keys. Once you realize, I'm talking to black folk in America and white folks in America. Once we realize that these are Israel, we've been waiting for Israel. Y'all gave all of Israel, which are Polish people, Sephardic Jews from Poland, Romania, and all the Yiddish places of gypsy places, and y'all gave them because you thought they was. Did you see what I say? Because you thought you was tricked by an idle mind that wasn't. Y'all don't hear me though, KevRow. You was tricked by thought, thinking too damn much, putting too much. When God people was a simple people. I'm thinking so. Stop thinking so hard. That's how they got you mystified. Where the simple shit become the most. So God sent His simple messengers come and tell you some basic. Oh my goodness. That's how demonic this world is. They tell you something. Hey, listen, man, you shouldn't be doing that. Who's you, man? Think about it later. They got a bed for people like you. They gonna make you a battery. Where my remote control? They gonna make you a damn battery. Plus what? Hashtag make them a battery. They got a bed for you. You gonna build IKEA furniture. You gonna make whoppers. You gonna just to be out of prison, just to do something, just to pass time, cause you ain't got nothing else to do. Use a criminal, use a thug, use a motherfucking diva. You ain't gonna do nothing but prostitute yourself and kill your friend. You might as well motherfucking go in the motherfucking prison system and take a rock and take a boulder and pick that motherfucker up and take it way over there and have the other one busted up. Pow! And then y'all pick it up in buckets and pass them along and got down for the rest of your life. That's how adolescent these niggas is, or how you been taught. You not a field Negro. You are a very well taken care of, gluttonous, fat house Negro. And I'm sorry to tell you. I'm sorry to tell you. Your best couldn't fuck with me. All of them in house Negro. All of them is looking for assistant program to take care of you. When you're a grown-ass man and woman who need responsibility, which is a great foundation scripture, back in your shit. Don't tell me about how the white man got the black woman and how you and these women ain't listening. You on my team. A year from now, that's gonna be a thought process you ain't even heard of. You be married up with a good woman, ain't never heard no shit like that. Because once you got a good group of friends, women got a good group of friends. Everything 1 plus 1. There it is. 1 plus 1 equal 1. Right there. There it is. That's all they be doing. That's what that movie Soul was about. Walking around this earth and mad and frustrated, living a damn lie. And I ain't even talking about like living, I'm talking about living a damn lie. They're out here doing way too much Instagram. Just where the projection of a false storyline is more important than reality. You don't need a fucking robot. Y'all waiting on them to make a robot when you the robot. I keep saying artificial intelligence is just that. It's just that. It's artificial. Y'all be thinking these people got super followers. Takashi proved that's not true. Well, we can buy that shit. That's nothing. We can buy that. All that shit y'all see going up and down the screen and make people pop. Mm-mm. Those are networks, marketing firms, bots and shit. And while y'all be up here talking around, thinking and getting seduced by words that's going up in there, your mind is gone. How you gonna see what's really going on naturally, some natural biblical shit, when you a part of the world and believe that that nigga over there was God, or that woman right there is God? I just don't see. How is the book? The book a white man book? That's what they said. How? I just told y'all. I just proved. I didn't prove it. I showed y'all a video, especially if it was your first time about the rib. They can't refute that rib situation. That's more real now to the class than we was a year and a half ago, where we really was stuck like, wait a minute, this can't be real. Even though we was in the shit, like, that's different. That's real fact. Those are real facts. All this gibberish, that's Babylon. The land of Babylon. Why you think it's called, how you spell Babylon? Type it in. Type in the first four letters. Type it in. Type it in. What's the first four letters of Babylon? We're gonna get some participation. Exactly, Marley. And I just tell you, these are my kids. I told you. I did freestyling. These my kids. I'm telling you. I'm gonna prove it too. I just proved it. These my kids, D. And what do babies talk like, G? Goo and Gaga, G. It's Babylon, nigga. They run around. Watch out, little mama. Make sure we get those little corner things for our glass table so they don't bump their head. We gonna get them some special helmets and don't bump into nothing. They still learning. These is children. These children right here is like the movie Soul. They ain't even developed. They still learning this stuff. I'm up here thinking that they not even ready to jump to the quantum. They not ready to jump at all. Fact. They just stuck there. They just want to stay right there. The baby shit. Hey man. And then this happens, and then I saw this Kali Ma. What? Don't they believe in Kali Ma? They keep talking about Satan. I thought they don't believe in the Bible. They don't want to tell you about Kali Ma. They don't want to tell you about the child sacrifices. They don't want to tell you about this stuff. Press one. This is what they stuff believe in. They don't believe that the black woman is God. They don't tell you what comes with that. It's sacrifice. She's the God of child sacrifice. That's why God say, what? Do not sacrifice your children to Baal. Don't eat your children. Why? Because they make videos and shit of them drinking blood and the blood of sacrifice. But y'all don't get that because y'all want to play blind, G. Y'all want to call me crazy. This nigga tripping. But you can see it, though. That's the cold shit about it. You can see it. They put it out there in front of you. That's the ritual, to be able to perform these demonic entity style acts in front of you and collect. Now, you know what the ransom is? The spirit getting the people who believe this shit to get them to come out the pocket. That's how they get paid. They get paid from you. What one? You give the Satan and these demons everything. I'm watching it. So that's why I said you taking part in the world ritual. They getting paid by the world. Come on, man. Come on, big. This is what it is, G. No? I get paid by people who know what the fuck I'm talking about. You feel me? It's a difference there. The world pays like this. But God give you enough just for you to sustain yourself and keep pushing forward. You see the difference in that? The devil offers the world change, money, gold for the deception. So the children of Israel. Now, what's the deception? What's the deception? Is the apple, the hidden knowledge, the seven Hermetic, the Kabbalah magic, the East Indian, the yoga, the chakra raising, all of that is the apple that Eve bit and brought to what? Adam, who God told and gave the law to how to run this whole thing to stay in the kingdom. And because, sisters, because women were enticed and courted to that, to bring it to Adam, this is how it played out. So we got to get it back. You know what I'm saying? That makes sense. We got to get it back. Once you realize you are the Adam and Eve, the copper tone people of America who bit the apple, who believe what's that is to seduce that to mix bad with good. What's bad and good? The word with the law. What's bad? The world and what they got to offer, which led to your downfall. So don't be talking about they took Avatar and they took the robbed your history. The scripture already said that's what was gonna happen. And was gonna put you in a strong delusion. This time he's gonna put you in Egypt with ships. Something unbelievable. Y'all don't understand. What? With ships? How could they put them in Egypt with a ship? Because in your world, the ship is on fucking Africa. But it would be unbelievable to bring you in to captivity in Egypt with ships. If you knew where Egypt was, stupid. Yo, see, they's my kids. If it was a Amin Ra or somebody was to come back to explain this shit to y'all, that'd be me, not these fools. If it was a reincarnation phase, you talk about that person would have to rediscover himself. That's what Jesus said he was going to do, return. Same time, what Batman saying? Same bad time, same bad schedule. That's why you shouldn't be worshiping God on December 25th. And if you're going to worship God, at least the Son of Man, on the day, you might as well give him the day he was more likely brought down. And we all know that's a fable. But we automatically caught up in winter solstice stuff. We already caught up in this shit. Gotta get out. But at least yearning to get back to him. Seeking out the ways, seeking it out, putting it together simply. KevRow. Hit that like button. You know, that's why they be pushing, there it is, Allow. That's why they be putting you the apple of my eye. On the woman, though. That's what? That's why that's programmed in us like that. And then when you find out that that's an automated love sense, because when they get around a man who really know how to love, the fucking computers that they was taught with, they don't understand what love is. A man knows what love is. We've been programmed that a man don't know what love is if we don't accept the bombardment of false love or manipulated love in the world. I'm a pure, unfiltered love in which black men would know, or black women would know, if our families was together. You feel me? And not worried about what Vlad think about our people, or these, or what's the name, Jumper 22, are trying to be accepted in a death coat world. That's all they got is death. Rock and roll. That's all they deal with is death. The Day of the Dead, the ancestors, no life. The living word of God is living, it's prophetic. That's a dead religion. Press 1. I'm alive right now. To tell you right now, that's a living word. And it's telling you what's going on now. That's a dead, you worship the dead. Press 1. Anubis and all of that's worshiping the dead. It's the same thing the Latinos do when they be out there doing you ever seen Coco from Disney? That right there. Right there. Worshiping the dead. Day of the Dead. Halloween and shit. We all have taken part of No, we are born into death, into sin. It's getting out of it is how it's the trick. But the devil got us right now, and nigga. That's why Pac said we probably in hell already. Your dumbasses ain't going. You real dumbasses ain't knowing. You feel me? To get motherfucker understand it at a different level. You know? The wages of what? Sin is what? Death. So why would you want that religion? You judging you right there. Anubis, the wages of sin is what? Eternal damnation. But there is life right here. Man heart is so evil. Young Pharaoh them know you're not finna make it because they soul collected. They know you're not finna make it. They're on one way out. And you know it, G. One way. And they know it. KevRow. That's why they don't want you to believe in God, not even a little bit, because you would have the faith of a mustard seed if something miraculous happened in your day-to-day life. They need you focused on Africa. They need your brain in an imaginary timeline. Press 1. Check. I'm giving you ideological subversion. They need your brain in a This is how you keep us down. You need your brain in a false timeline, distort history, distort time, destroy the faces, wash them out, make them lighter, make them this one, and take all the artifacts, the ones that we don't, that we want to create this little project with this amusement park and ship it over there, reconstruct it over there to give them a false sense of who they are, what they're capable of. This is how you subdue them. You don't can't kill them because they're the innovators and God folk. You can't kill them, but you can trick them into staying complacent with food stamps. Your mind had never grown no food stamp. Ain't no healthy food right there, right there. That's why all of them gluttonous. Most of them, when you see them in food left, got the whole basket on the first, about to spend it all, nigga. You feel me? KevRow. I'm just glad that I'm able to see it now, you know, and share it. That's the important thing. It's different when you see it yourself, but being able to articulate it to the simple man, be able to explain it to where they get it, that's a blessing. So we use our blessings, pass them off to y'all, the many, many blessings of words and stuff like that. That's rich. When you got a sound mind, you wake up believing in that's rich shit right there. In this demonic ass world where money is the root of all the problems around this motherfucker, $10 can be the problem. That's why I don't even want them. I'm cool. The quicker I can let go, any issue, it don't even matter if you owe me money. You don't owe me no money. I hate the thought of it. KevRow. We take care of it. You know, we've been kind of living backwards. Shout out to Checker. Check. You feel me? KevRow. Hit that like button. Let's get it over 200 likes. How come you never mention Southeast Asia and who are the Eskimos, Kev? Because I'm only one person, bro. Man, I'm going to tell you, Percy Knight, I'm only one person, bro, you know? I wish I can, bring up everything that's in your mind. You know, why you never called in and talked about it? You should call me when I'm doing my shows and talk about it and share it with the family. You know, don't say, why Kev? Why you never talk about this one? I already got a lot of pressure. Press one. I got a company being started, bro. I got a few channels being created. I got cartoons being created. I'm trying to get a schedule together. I got a few brothers finna help me out. And the thing is, bro, why you don't come over here and holler at it? That's the thing. Why you won't put that pressure? I'm easing up. The closer my girl get to me, I'm easing up anyway. So you shouldn't be looking for me. You got to be a king for you and yours. That's why I'm telling you this. This ain't for you anyway, unless you a Kali Ma worshiper. Anyway, this really for the sisters, G. That's what it's for, G. See, niggas just like to ask test-ass, satanic ass questions to throw me off from telling, because the sisters are the one who are crushed. We'll get to the thugs. We get to y'all in a minute, but the sisters who are crushed by Satan, who tells them that we are the gods and we have no father and we are the controllers of our destiny. You know, it is written already. You feel me? Just like my destiny is written. Ain't nothing not one of y'all can do about my destiny. What's going on? And the people who's in association with me. It's already laid out. I can just see the path. You know what I'm saying? I can see the direction. You know, I can see the direction. If it was a direction, then which way you gonna go? This way or this way? I can see which way I'm going and what steps I gotta take along that path to get to a possible destination. It's just so good. I was going off a possibility. Can see now that, wait a minute, that destination really exists? That's what I'm realizing. So all that little Pharaoh shit, you know, I have fun with it. This is play for me. This is like they like my little children. I check in on them and see what General Seti and them is doing. They still, they still children. Get out of here, Daddy. Get out of my room. All right, all right, all right. Get out of here, man, get out of here. What y'all in here doing? You know what we doing. You know what we doing. Trying to destroy some shit. You try to go be a good person. Badass kid. You feel me? Now, Dad, get out my room. This is my room. Mm, Gotta go get the belt sometimes. You feel me? Yeah, like I say, they gonna try to say nothing. But what they want to say is, man, y'all know African spirituality is real. Even Buck, what are you talking about? It's not real. That's why nothing came of it but makeup and African garbs made in China. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? It does not pay to be something that you're not, especially a made up. Y'all live in Halloween. I just got it. You motherfuckers, I'm gonna go put up a Halloween outfit and wear it all year. That's what. You need to believe in Halloween, YG. Talking about Halloween is of the devil and say, nigga, y'all the ones who worship Halloween every time you put on that little unk. And be from Africa. We gotta bang on the beast. Press what, nigga? You is the beast. Niggas taking pictures with swords and shit. KevRow, that's like me. Them niggas taking pictures talking about they came from Africa. That's like me doing this, some shit like this. Just the equivalent. Who care what you doing? Get right. That makes sense. What y'all talking about this African shit is equivalent to me asking y'all motherfucker my waves is coming in. It don't make sense. You got Down syndrome. You believe in it, though. Make believe Mickey Mouse. Lost Raiders of the Lost Ark type shit that happened here. You feel me? All the Sphinxes, if it was a Sphinx food, it was here. With the balancing rocks. Press one, we got their ass. They believe in magic, where you gotta convince a motherfucker. Magic ain't even real. You gotta really walk a person down and hypnotize them, like YP said. You really gotta. But they can't battle this. They gotta try to force it down your neck. Y'all from Africa, we gotta go back right now. As soon as you ask these niggas, all right, get your passport, I'll meet you there. Oh, boy, not me. We gotta bang on the beat. All right, come on, I'll meet you out there. No, not me. Motherfucking Black Lives Matter and the rest of them was banging on the beats. Where was General Seti? Press one. Y'all, this is getting preposterous. This is what y'all do on the internet. Where was Seti? That was the perfect time to run up in the Capitol building. Come on! Perfect time for a photo op. He was not more. None of that. Perfect time. Where was you at, bruh? Where was... I thought we can get submarines from YP. Press one. Submarines. Call of Duty style. Patrols in the neighborhood. Press one. This is what YP told us. I told y'all he been trying to get us to go to jail. I said, nigga, where the fuck is you gonna get a fucking submarine from? Unless it's from communist ass China. He talking about he got the website. They kicked his ass out the group. You can't tell them niggas we got the black operations site. He talking about, nigga, that nigga seen that Grand Theft. They sent him, ain't nobody but the FBI. My motherfucker sent that nigga Grand Theft Auto ass video game. Nigga style ass website. Nigga artillery. That motherfucker said, nigga, donate right now. Nigga, we about to Nigga, I shouldn't have bought these chains. We'll have submarines, nigga. You're not gonna get no submarine, my brother. Let me talk to you like Farrakhan, my brother. See, that's what the white man wants you to think. That's how they set you up, young man. They get you out there, and then they turn you against your own God if you if they can, young brother. You know, so what you just did was, brother, align yourself with the beast himself. Because see, you broadcasted that you know where to get the ammunition, the submarines, the nuclear warhead. So they the ones who sent it to you. And when they approach you, now you gotta do what they say. And they say, get your ass out that black communist, get your ass out that black party and come over here to Gaia and believe in Atlantis and be more universal. You better believe in Palladians. You see how black they get now? They don't believe in that stuff. They believe in Palladians. You ever seen Young YP next to SETI when he started talking that other shit? Palladians. You know what a Palladian is? I am Lord Krishna. Press 1. Here we go. Here we go. Kev Gill's going to hyper mode. I am Lord Krishna. And where does this go back to? East Indian, East Asian, West Asia, East Indian, whatever mythology. Goes right back to the serpent one. Back to the devil. Lord Krishna is nothing more than Satan. That's why he got a snake. And Pharaoh ain't nothing but another one, Antichrist. He is the embodiment of the black Antichrist. The snake. Who does he say? A deception. God cursed him. Every time you talk, you gon' need some goddamn chapstick. Nobody catching flies like that. That nigga is a dragon. And ladies, that's all I'm saying. That's all it's about. When you come back to what you're supposed to be, you know what the Matrix? When you come back to holy matrimony, he gonna know. You wanna see some twin flame shit? That shit right there. When you come back to your proper mind, and I'm not talking to niggas who don't know this stuff. I'm not saying, baby, you told you go right. You gotta. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, find that place. You remember, you gotta find that place, men and women. You know, you meet somebody out here that's for you. This phone right here, artificial intelligence. You gotta get rid of all your past endeavors. Y'all gotta get rid of that shit. Cause this will fuck y'all little twin flames up. Real, G. If it's real, just go through. You know, most twin flame and real relationships end because they start off too fast. Press 1. Motherfuckers still be having 30 numbers. Females still be having 500 numbers. Motherfuckers, y'all be forgetting. Oh, shit. Y'all still be, I gotta tell this person. Oh, can't do that. We be going through all this pressure for nothing. Nigga, get some balls or get some ovaries and can't do it no more. Sorry for your luck. I can't do it. Can't do it. God got me on my path because that's what the Matrix movie is about, being on your path with your, let's say, your twin flame and with that family structure. That's what that is. Everything out there is to help them make money off of you. It's time to bring the family structure back. We start our business and grow inside out and let the world see how it really be. Stop yearning. What Kanye say? They taught us to love their wealth and hate ourselves. That's real. And Malcolm X said, who taught you to hate yourself? We did a whole experiment of black kids hating themselves and where they got this ideological subversion, hating yourself when they was kids and baby dolls and stuff like that. I already proved to y'all like no other that the sons and daughters of the Confederacy are the ones who was teaching us this stuff to hate ourselves. See, that's prove all things mean. Not come up with no philosophies about planet risk or what Africa you belong to or nothing like that. That's facts. And who ideologically subverted. I put a face on it. I put a time period on it. I put the chronological events back in the mind of the people who sleep. A lot of other people already know this. I'm talking about people who are asleep. You feel me? They didn't know nothing about no sons and daughters of Confederacy. When Little John and the East Side Boys was wearing Confederate jackets and they were out here promoting, yeah, it's a part of our heritage, and they are really college students, then you realize that this is the ideological subversion, is to make you a Confederate and to make you ignorant. Yeah, okay, all the buck wild stuff, all that stuff, that's to make you appear ignorant to the world. They knocking out 2-3 birds with one stone with you. You's a Confederate, you ignorant. That's why I say, who y'all work for? Who y'all believe in? Y'all believe in Confederacy. Y'all believe in the Klan. I don't care if this person put a Klan logo on a coon that he perceived. All these people are with the Ku Klux Klan, especially black Democrats got more Klansmen in it than anybody. That's why nothing happens in black communities. Nothing at all happens in black communities. And you know it doesn't. And nothing happens. But your wishes and dreams, well, somebody might go to college, get a basketball scholarship, and then the movie play in your head, Ricky! Ain't no use or nothing. They don't demoralize the nigga. They got your attention focused on ass, titties, penises, hairlines, muscles, waistlines, spandex, Nike shoes, that one and that one. And the real essentials of life, that's really how you do things, is foreign to them. They so caught up in the world of entertainment, of illusion, in the mirage, because it's not even tangible. They make it seem like rap is black, and that's the culture of rap. So much so they create false arguments within these Masonic groups and say, is Eminem a guest in hip hop? And then the viewer, which is you, take it in and say, well, he got to be a guest because he's not black. You see, you identified yourself with something that's not real. And then these same people tell you from Africa. You've delinked your soul already. They just try to get your body to where your heart is, where your soul at now. And then the commission complete. Mission complete. They grabbed you by the balls and you ain't even know it. You too worried about this person owning Puff Daddy spending the night at Rick Ross' house, $20 million house, and what giraffe, and how to get YouTube clicks off of that. You're not worried about life. Clowns, G. I like to laugh too, but at the same time, I like to give y'all this. I just blended it all together. I don't have to hide myself. You feel me? I just be myself. Everybody else can do it with different versions of themselves and look psychotic. And I'll be just real nigga. Real California West Side nigga. It just get hard watching this shit. I don't even watch YouTube. I got my video game. I'm chilling. You want to help me farm? Some of you niggas don't even know how to farm. Press 1. Press 1. Hey, King Kush. This is why I like you, bro. I like you for a lot of reasons, bro. But when we play Farmville, nigga, that should be having me dead, bro. That shit, nigga, I'm really like, oh, that's how you make wheat? That's how all this shit go down? I'm like, how these niggas talking about we gonna go live in the forest and we don't know how to plant no strawberries? We don't know how to do nothing, bro. So I'm gonna learn the same way I learned how to drive a car. Right off this motherfucking video game simulator, bro. You feel me? Just like that one. And well, nigga don't know how to farm, bro. Start that bitch up, bro. Run it. Run it. Nigga, how you gonna go? You gonna be out there like Nature Boy? Going to the grocery store in the woods? That's what I'm saying. You gonna be like Nature Boy? Boy, Nature Boy fucked up, didn't he? He let Ileana go? Boy, that was a good TV series right there. Press 1. He done fucked up. And Ileana done woke up on that clown. I always wanted to know what she looked like in American attire. Boy, boy, boy. When she wake up, bro. I might have to, hey, I'm gonna have to open up a counseling for this nigga. That nigga know he fucked up. You feel me? It is too late to talk about, it. Oh, yeah. Na 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 na. Sing it with me. Nah. Oh, nah, nah, nah. You can cry river before ocean starts to form. Yes, nigga. Damn, girl. And if you ever get her back, it'll never be the same. Damn, girl. I want to sing that shit so bad. I want to sing that shit so bad. My coffee and Kush TV. You feel me? I want to sing that shit so bad, bro. That's fucked up. I didn't mean to put you in that, bro, but I'm just saying, bro. Oh, that was just funny at the end of a show. That's just funny. Hit that like button. It is too late to talk about it. It's what it is, y'all. Coffee and Kush TV. You know? The Matrix 4 is life. And that's what it is. And when you come on home, that's the holy matrimony. You feel me? That's the holy matrimony. Press 1. Press 1. But no matter what you in, when you come home, right, ladies? That's what they told me. That's what they told me. They was like, nigga, my cousin, she used to go hard on me, bro. Especially when we had these black conversations, nigga. She can't do that no more, because she was right. But I never tell her like King could. Nigga, she'll tell anybody that's with me that's interracial, hold on, excuse me, black conversation right now. Nigga, you talking all that, she used to point her, bro, she do hair. Nigga, you talking all that shit right now because you scared. That's what it is. Like, scared of what? Man, on phone them good. I didn't know what she meant. But she was right though. But I didn't know what she meant. You get me? You don't know what they mean and them. What the fuck? What's he coming at me like that? He got a smoke take full hour. They don't know you be thinking about shit. What she mean that by that? But that's that Hakuna Matata shit. You fucking hit you over the head. Pow! You feel me? I had to realize that and not because, you know.
I'm depending on the scholars to translate it in English, just like anyone else, which is why you find more than one site. But I don't want a site that's going to say, hey, I read this and this is what it means. No, you don't listen. When you're researching, you don't just go by what someone else says. You want to read it for yourself. And then you can go back and read someone else's analysis and maybe they have insight or maybe they lie. Who knows? You start off with the original text itself. This is a site I go to, but as you can see, the structure of the words suck. So there's another one, Sacred Text, that I tend to go to. You know, University of Chicago Journal. It's like, that's usually going to be like a critique or something. WordPress is a blog site. I don't want that. You know, a college. I mean, what you want to find is just a site that's easy to read and that just simply posts a story.
Boom. Right.
All right. So Torah Egypt is a site that I go to. I tend to use this site because it's easy to read and it's a neutral site. It's not like a Christian site. It's not a Christian article saying, hey, Jesus and Horus isn't the same.
Right.
It's not a esoteric or whatever, or pro-conscious, whatever. It's a neutral site. It's not a site that's trying to prove anything. It's just stating, it's just giving you the background of the story. It's just telling you the story. So that's what I tend to look for. And it's a tourist site for Egypt. So what it is it's like a tourist site for Egypt, and you go there and you can see pictures of the land, and you can learn about modern day Egypt, and you can learn about history, just like any other tourist site. And that's why I like it, because it's a neutral site. If you go here too, actually, they have a whole bunch of documents. As you can see on this site, they have an index of ancient documents. And what I would do is I'll read these, but then I'll check on another site to see if it's legit. I mean, it could not be, but I'm not looking that far. All right, so there's a lot to read here. I'm just going to paraphrase and highlight some things. And right here, it just says, now it was a young god that was seated in the presence of the universal Lord, claiming the office of his father Osiris, beautiful in his appearances, the son of Ptah. Now, this is talking about Horus. Osiris died, so Horus is in his seat. He's the next one in line. All right, so they're having some kind of council of the gods, and Shu, the son of Re or Ra, says in the presence of Atum. Atum is the greatest, the creator god in their system. So Shu says, if you look at this to here, it says, justice is a possessor of power. Administer it by saying, award the office to Horus. So, and Thoth, the god of wisdom and stuff, agreed. So Isis let out a loud shriek, rejoicing exceedingly. The beginning of the story, I admit, is not that.
Wow, that's why her name is Atum Ray. You hear me? Adam Ray, the rays of Adam. Horus
is a possessor of power.
Now you know.
Administer it by
saying,
award the office to Horus.
Atum Ray.
So, and Thoth, the god of wisdom and stuff, agreed. So Isis let out a loud shriek, rejoicing exceedingly.
Wow.
The beginning of the story, I admit, is not that interesting, but just wait till you get to the juicy stuff. So now, one of the gods, Shu, speaks up and says, give the office of Osiris to Horus, his son. Isis gets happy. The universal lord, aka Atum, he gets upset. He gets upset, and basically then he gets upset because up here he says, well, you can't see it, is under the words. He says, like, how y'all gonna decide this on your own? You didn't even consult me. I'm the mighty God, and you didn't consult me. He gets mad. And then Seth, the son of Nut, says, have him dismissed outside with me, that I may let you see my hands prevail over his hands in the presence of a need, since there is not known any other method of possessing him. So Thoth said to him, shouldn't we ascertain who is the imposter? It is while Osiris' son Horus is still living that his office is to be awarded to Seth. So it's like, you going to take his office? He was awarded the office. You're trying to take it from him, and he's still alive? Like, what? Really? Like, we don't do that. Pre-Herakti became exceedingly furious, for Pre's wish was to give the office to Seth, Osiris' brother, the killer of Osiris. He wants the throne, but they gave the throne to Osiris' son Horus instead. All right, I'm going to skip a whole bunch here because it's just like a big council or meeting of the gods. They're trying to figure out what to do with Set and Horus because they keep fighting. It says here that, what shall we do for these two individuals who for 80 years now have been in the tribunal, but neither whom can be judged? So they can't really decide who's right and who's wrong here. More political nonsense. Seth decides that, look, I want this office that Horus got, so I'm going to take it. So it says here, thereupon Seth said to Horus, come, let us both transform ourselves into hippopotamuses and submerge in the deep waters in the midst of the sea. Now, as for the one who shall emerge within the span of 3 whole months, the office should not be awarded to him. Then they both submerged, and so Isis sat down and wept, saying, Seth has killed Horus, my son. Then she fetched a skein of yarn, and I'm not going to read the rest.
Don't that sound? This shit sounds so familiar. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Should not be awarded to him. Then they both submerged.
I see.
And so Isis sat down and wept, saying, Seth has killed Horus, my son.
There it is.
Then she fetched a skein of yarn, and I'm not going to read the rest. Basically, she makes some kind of harpoon thing, and she shoots it into the water where Seth and Horus, in the form of hippos, are underwater, seeing who can stay under there the longest. This is where it's starting to get interesting. Isis shoots her harpoon, barb, whatever this thing is. She shoots it into the water. She stabs Horus. So Horus is like, Mom, you hit me. Get this off of me or whatever. Isis, she withdraws her harpoon. She shoots it back in the water again. She hits Seth. Seth is like, yo, what are you doing? My sister, I'm your brother, take this, you're hurting me, whatever. Isis feels sorry for him. She withdraws the harpoon, and if you look at the second paragraph of the highlighted section here, Horus, son of Isis, became furious with his mother, and he went out with his face as fierce as the upper Egyptian's panther, having his cleaver of some kind of weight in his hand, and he cut off his mom's head, all right? Horus got mad that his mom didn't kill Seth, and she had mercy, so he cut off his mom's head. The gods get upset at Horus for him killing his mom and cutting her head off. And so he went and he ran. Now, as for Horus, he was lying under a shenusha tree in the land of the oasis. Seth found him, seized hold of him, threw him down upon his back on the mountain, removed his 2 eyes from their sockets, and buried them on the mountain so as to illumine the earth. The 2 balls of his eyes became 2 bulbs, which grew into lotuses. Seth came away and told Pre-Herakti falsely, I did not find Horus, although he had found him. Pre-Herakti is some god, I can't remember who it is, some other god. I forgot to mention that if you don't know already, Horus was the sun god. After Osiris, Horus became the sun. They said that Horus was the sun. He was the physical representation of the highest god, Atum. And so this story is about, I guess, I don't know if he was a man first or whatever, but this is a story of this person, Horus. It's talking about the sun, the person who eventually becomes the sun god, who's literally in the sky. And this is why this is relevant. Let's continue. Hathor, another god, finds Horus weeping in the desert. So she put milk on his eyes and healed his eyes. So, wait, yes, she put some milk on his eyes and healed his eyes. The Council of Gods, the Council of Gods call Seth and Horus again. They call them back in and say, look, y'all need to be judged. Stop fighting, all right? It says right here, go and obey what I tell you. You should eat and drink so that we may have some peace. Stop quarreling every day on end. Then Seth said to Horus, come, let's make holiday at my house. Horus told him, I'll do so. Surely, I'll do so, I'll do so. Now, I'm going to read all of this because this is the meat of the matter right here. So, I know my videos are long, but I'm going to read all of this. So, Seth invites Horus over. Let's make peace. Come over. Now, start here. Now, afterward, at evening time, bed was prepared for both of them, and they lay down. But during the night, Seth caused his phallus to become stiff and inserted it between Horus's thighs. Then Horus placed it.
Where did he put it at? Y'all hear this? Now, where did Hassan Campbell say happened? And what do Bambaataa believe in this whole mythology? So do you understand what Hassan Campbell was doing? What was talking about the ritualistic practices that all these individuals have to go serve the higher god of whatever hip-hop or Egyptian mythology that they believe in. Do you understand? That's how deep that is. Understand? They believe this. That's why Hassan was like, all these people know Bambaataa. All of them do. I mean, Lord Jamar said he was in the studio with whatchamacallit and Bambaataa. You feel me? Like he just starts saying a bunch of shit. Like, damn. So, you know, when you're a believer like me, this is what you gotta pay attention to when you get this far into knowledge. That right there, what they believe is anti-Christ. That's anti-God. That's anti what our God and our Christ is known to be. You understand? That's the way of Sodom and Gomorrah. When you Atum-Re and all of these names and these ain't nothing but more Egyptian mythology. You're just a practitioner of a hermetic and different texts and different spiritual practices, meaning the apple. Now, what an Israelite woman would do, we'll see what the Egyptian would do and bring that back to Adam. So, you know, our gods and what we believe in is different from that. Our God actually told us, it's prophetic. Our God is the only God that made it prophecy of what was going to happen, what was to happen, what to look for in the past to identify who the true Israelites, the tribes, the original people of this homeland really are, the promised land, the kingdom. You feel me? And that's what all the distractions is about, is blocking us. And we make mistakes. We are human beings. Like even myself. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes, but you know, it feels good to be on accord, the frequency of this knowledge, of knowing, doing this, because it's a crazy walk, you know? Knowing all this is a heavy weight. It's a heavy weight, you know, when you know stuff like this. Yeah, so it's just ritualistic practice. A lot of y'all be believing in things and it's caught up in where that's going to lead to. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you at the beginning stages where it's just like, oh yeah, everything good, and you met the second level or third level of this shit. But you already so head over heels over time, and it just takes place so dark that by the time you it's more than likely you're not gonna come out the mind control. You're not gonna come out of it because you're gonna have so many different triggers. You know what I'm saying? The truth can be right there in your face. You're just gonna be triggered to, you know, and it be like that, you know. You know. Shout out to G from the Bay. Shout out to you, brother. But let's get into it.
Become stiff and inserted it between Horus's thighs. Then Horus placed his hands between his thighs and received Seth's semen. Horus went to tell his mother Isis, "Help me, Isis, my mother. Come and see what Seth has done to me." Look. And he opened his hands and let her see Seth's semen. She let out a loud shriek, seized a copper knife, cut off his hands that were equivalent.
Remember? Now press 1. Now Hassan Campbell, when you said the boy grabbed a knife and started cutting people, is this the story? Press 1. You see, these are retold storylines. Press 1. See, now y'all starting to get it. Now you starting to get it.
And she fetched some fragrant ointment and applied it to Horus's phallus. She caused it to become stiff and inserted it into a pore, and he caused his semen to flow down into it. I'm going to stop right there. Basically, Seth is like, you know what? We're not going to fight anymore. Come over. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to be reconciled. They're laying down together. They're laying down, and they're laying down in the same bed. And Seth causes his penis. Basically, Seth tried to he stuck his penis between Horus's thighs, and that's actually something that gay people do sometimes. I don't know if they call it thighing or what, but that's something that gay people do. So he stuck his penis between Horus's thighs, bust a nut. Horus captured it in his hand. Basically, it's like, so he didn't get pregnant. It didn't go in, he stopped it from going inside of him. So he caught it with his hand.
So remember I used to laugh and be like, that nigga pregnant, kid. This shit is real, man. God has been walking me through this thing, just destroying these punks. I really didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just destroying them, but nope. I look back and it's one set of footprints in the sand, as always. God got us today. Cuz pregnant. I walk up in the street, YouTube street, switching around. Thick thigh having that nigga. KevRow. And that's why I make them jokes. I didn't understand.
He goes to his mom. He's like, Mom, look what Seth did.
Remember? Remember, what was the first person Hassan Campbell said did it to him? His brother. And where did he go? Mama, my mama, man. My mama, y'all tripping, fool. It's the same. So I got y'all now.
She freaked out.
It is a deception. When you believe these people's storyline, you believe in Egyptian gods. That's why I was always like, what the fuck? That's why when he made that threat towards my child, that's the psychology of these people. You understand? And when I seen all these people line up, when I went in on him, trying to get him, nigga, all these niggas from Gully TV, weird looking ass, to all these weird looking individuals who are all old York and all these demonic child folk. They all weird looking. That we can agree on. Remember Nature Boy said, shit, I let my son, after I finish making love to my wife, my son might come in. Like, what? This is the hidden truth. This is what they don't want you. That's where that Egyptian nature, repetitive belief system that they believe in. And they be trying to say that they us. No, these people don't believe in the same God I believe in. They diss God all day, shoot the Bible up because they take part in this. That's why.
Cut off his hands, and she took some fragrant ointment and applied it to Horus's phallus, his penis. And she caused it to become stiff and inserted it into a pore, and he caused the semen to flow down. So she put something on her son's penis. These are all supposed to be gods. She put something on her son's penis to make him hard, and then he came in a cup. He came in a cup. Now, we're going to read the rest of it, the next paragraph.
So, the mama is what we would consider today an abuser.
Isis said,
total blasphemy. All of it.
At morning time, went carrying the semen of Horus to the garden of
how dare y'all attack the God of Israel? Y'all playing.
Seth, and said to Seth's gardener, what sort of vegetable is it that Seth eats here in your company? So the gardener told her, he doesn't eat any vegetable here in my company except lettuce. And Isis added the semen of Horus onto it.
So what they put on there, ranch dressing. Why you think all these people talking about, I'm vegan, I'm going, they don't know what that, yeah, that's why they do, bro. That's why the conscious community is getting out of hand. This is an old spiritual belief system of moving up the rank of knowledge, but in real life, setting themselves up for eternal damnation. And I didn't even think I can even see it like that, but I do.
Gardener told her, he doesn't eat any vegetable here in my company except lettuce. And Isis added the semen of Horus onto it. Seth returned according to his daily habit and ate the lettuce, which he regularly ate. Thereupon he became pregnant with the semen of Horus. So Seth went to tell Horus, come, let us go, and I may contend with you in the tribunal. Horus told him, I'll do so surely. So Isis, this godmother of Horus that people say is like the mother Mary, they say that Mary is a copy of Isis and Horus is a copy of Jesus. That's what people claim.
Right.
So that's why I'm here reading this to see, okay, well, what things in their lives that maybe parallel them that people were saying. I want to see this.
See why you see why Adam and Eve got kicked out the garden for biting the apple? Press 1. You see why now? You see? What y'all doing? Caught you without your clothes on, huh? You know, without your protection on. Oh my goodness. What are y'all done? And she did, oh my goodness. Y'all in trouble.
So Isis gets Horus's semen, puts it on some cabbage. Seth eats it and gets pregnant with Horus's seed. Again, these are supposed to be gods, right?
LGBYP. Told you.
I'm going to continue reading this because this is
I told you.
juicy stuff here.
Juicy.
They
Listen.
both went to the tribunal and stood in the presence of the great Enid, which is like the council of gods.
The what?
They were told, speak concerning yourselves. Said Seth,
He
let me
pregnant.
be awarded the office of ruler. For as for Horus, the one who is standing trial, I have performed the labor of a male against him. The Enid let out a loud cry. They
said,
spewed and spat at Horus's face. So Seth is like, he's not qualified to be a leader. I put my thing in him. And now, do you remember how a couple of days ago in our group, someone said that homosexuality is not from Africa, it's not native to Africa, it's a Christian thing, it's a European thing? But then you look and you read the actual scriptures of the Egyptians, and they're very...
Boom, young Pharaoh. Boom, press 1. They're gods. How could they say the white man invented homosexuality, but Egypt is the oldest, and Ra and Seth and Horus? Because they don't tell you the truth. Don't tell you the truth. I wish we would have known the truth. They don't tell us the truth. The truth is that the European man did not. I thought y'all taught the European came out them Caucasians. So if you taught him, then that came with it. But I told y'all I found it on the walls of Egypt. So how could they say it's not there when it's on the walls? They got tombs built for these two. They buried these two together. What? So how could y'all say Jesus and John is homosexual? Where did you get this from? Quoting a book from Greece? Bro, let's go to your text. That's what I'm supposed to say it in my text about our people. It's your book saying it about your stuff. Seth and Horus, WrestleMania 2021. KevRow.
Very gods are male gods are getting each other knocked up or trying to get each other knocked up.
They're getting pregnant.
This is why I say you got to read the stuff for yourself. Stop listening to memes and read what people say. This is ridiculous. We ain't even done yet. I just wanted to point that out.
Get them.
They spewed and spat at Horus's face. Horus laughed at them. Horus then took an oath by God as follows. All that Seth has said is false. Let Seth's semen be summoned that we may see from where it answers, and my own be summoned that we may see from where it answers. Then Thoth, Lord of Script and Scribe of Truth for the Enid, put his hand on Horus's shoulder and said, "Come out, you semen of Seth." And it answered him from the water in the interior of the marsh. Thoth.
You know, in the Egyptian, when they working on them penises on the wall, that's what they doing. They come out and they got the other one on the back, and they getting it. It ain't circumcision. They getting the semen out to prove a point. Press 1.
Puts his hand on Seth's shoulder and said, "Come out, you semen of Horus." And then it said to him, "Where shall I come from?" This is the semen talking. The semen is talking.
Demons.
Thoth said to it, "Come out from his ear." Thereupon it said to him, "Is it from his ear that I should issue forth, seeing that I am divine seed?" Then Thoth said to it, "Come out from the top of his head."
They talking to them.
And it emerged as a golden solar disk upon Seth's head. Seth became exceedingly furious and extended his hand to seize the solar disk. Thoth took it away from him and placed it as a crown upon his own head. Then the Enid said, "Horus is right and Seth is wrong." Look at this nonsense. Just look. So Horus, the sun god, who, well, at this point, he's not the sun god, which raises a question because this says that they were battling, they were fighting for this throne for 80 years. So if Osiris was the sun god,
so the snake talking. I told y'all the snake is, oh my goodness. I told you it's a whole, the snake gave Eve the apple. She's a part, she went over there and learned that shit and brought it back. The same. Remember Jafar? Come on, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Ritual. Y'all got some explaining to do. Y'all got some explaining to do, boy. Y'all out here down bad, boy. I finally know what y'all up to.
Who, well, at this point, he's not the sun god, which raises a question because this says that they were battling, they were fighting for this throne for 80 years. So if Osiris was the sun god and he died, and Horus was supposed to be the sun god, but he's fighting for the throne, doing all of this stuff for 80 years, then who's the sun? It doesn't make, whatever. I don't know how the sun's supposed to be the god, but the god is sitting here making other men pregnant. So, I don't know. Remember, this is the Horus. They say that Horus's life is a copy of They say Jesus is a copy of Horus. So, whatever. Let's finish reading. So, Seth lost because he was pregnant with the divine seed of Horus. Now, Seth is a male. Seth is a male god. He has a phallus. He has a penis. So, Seth is pregnant, and he loses the crown. The gods say, you're disqualified. So, he gets mad. He comes up with this plan. He says, I don't know why they let him do this, but he comes up with this plan. He says, he shall not be awarded the office until he has been dismissed outside with me, and we build for ourselves some stone ships and race each other. Now, as for the one who shall prevail over his rival, he is to be awarded the office of ruler. Then Horus built for himself a boat of pine, plastered over with gypsum, and launched it into the water at evening time, without anybody who was in the entire land having observed it. Seth saw Horus's boat and thought it was of stone, and he went to the mountain, cut off a mountaintop, and built for himself. Hold on, sorry. Sorry about that. Man, my bad. You already know what's going to happen. And he went to the mountain, cut off a mountaintop, and built for himself a boat of stone of 138 cubits. That is humongous. A cubit is basically the size from your elbow.
Hold up. This what they be saying Moses' story, cuz Moses ain't made no stone in the boat. We wouldn't be that stupid. You little man.
To like your whole side, the length of your forearm is a cubit. So they embarked upon their ships in the presence of the Aeneid, and Seth's boat sank in the water.
That's fucked up.
Then Seth's boat sank in the water.
Cuz got disqualified immediately, girl. Shout out to the race team of Compton.
I'm sorry, I'm having the hardest time not laughing. Seth's boat sank in the water, so Seth turned himself into a hippopotamus and scuttled Horus's boat.
Oh, blood
Horus
is a
took
hater.
his copper harpoon and hurled it at the person of Seth.
Oh,
Then the Aeneid told him, don't hurl it at him. So the council of I laughed myself into tears. So the council of the gods, they finally make a decree, and God, Thoth, the god of writing and medicine and wisdom, I tell him the universal Lord told Thoth, sit down and compose a letter to Osiris that we may learn what he has to say. Thoth sat down to fill out a letter to Osiris with the words, Bull. Excuse me, sorry. Bull, the lion who hunts for himself. The two ladies, protecting the gods and subduing the two lands. Horus of God, who invented man.
Bull. Hey, man, the young bull. Ain't that Philadelphia? Man, the young bull. Y'all caught up in some others, bro. Y'all got my goodness.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh, my goodness.
Bull, the lion who hunts for himself. The two ladies, protecting the gods and subduing the two lands. Horus of God, who invented mankind in primeval time. The king of Upper and Lower Egypt. Bull in the middle of Heliopolis.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the old? Never mind, cool.
Son of Ptah, most glorious of the two banks, appearing as father of the Aeneid while he eats of gold and glaze, the possessor of sanctity. please write for us what we should do for Horus and Seth so that we should not exercise our authority ignorantly. So this is strange because Osiris was killed by Seth, same person. Osiris was killed by him. He was revived by Isis in the form of a bird, and the bird Isis / his sister wife gets pregnant with Horus, and then after that, Osiris dies and becomes the lord of the underworld. So they're sending a letter to the underworld. Excuse me, they're sending a letter to the underworld to write him, which basically would be our equivalent, the Christian, I guess, equivalent of hell.
Go ahead. Okay.
So he's like running hell.
Okay.
It's, of course, it's probably a little different in our culture, but that's, as a Christian, that's the way I would look at it. It's hell. He's in hell. Okay, basically, this is the end of the story. It's just telling, like, of the legal ritual, whatever. Seth challenged Horus one more time, and Horus won. It doesn't say how he did it. And Seth ends up taking the place of his father as the sun god. And this is just kind of the end of it, and I don't really know what else to point out here. This is the end of the story. So Horus was born when the goddess Isis took the form of a bird, gathered. Matter of fact, I'm just going to show you. All right, so this is the hymn to Osiris and the legend of the origin of Horus. And the Book of the Dead is called the hymn to Osiris and, it's just called the hymn to Osiris. So I'm going to read just the birth of Horus here because I want y'all not only to know the kind of nonsense, because people are deceiving y'all. People are telling y'all something that's not true, and it's wrong. Thy sister Isis acted as a protectress to thee. She drove thy enemies away. She averted seasons of calamity from thee. She recited the word or formula with the magic power of her mouth, being skilled of tongue and never halting for a word, being perfect in command and word. Isis the magician avenged her brother. She went out seeking for him untiringly. She flew round and round this earth, over this earth, uttering wailing cries of grief, and she did not alight on the ground until she had found him. She made light to come forth from her feathers. She made air to come into being by means of her 2 wings. She cried out the death cries for her brother. She made to rise up the helpless members of him whose heart was at rest, meaning he was dead. She found him, she got his members together, and he's dead. So she revived him. She drew from him his essence, and she made therefrom an heir. She got pregnant. She suckled the child in solitariness, and none knew where his place was, and he grew in strength. His hand is mighty within the house of Keb, and the company of gods rejoiced greatly at the coming of Horus, the son of Osiris, whose heart is firmly established, the triumphant one, the son of Isis, the flesh and bone of Osiris. So when you see people post memes saying that Horus was born of a virgin, and just like Jesus, Horus was born of a virgin. Like,
this is insane, family. It don't went too far now. I didn't know it was all that. Jeez, y'all into a bunch of stuff over there. That's why their minds is gone. They ain't nothing but levels of more ignorance. The higher they go up in there, the more ignorant it becomes. Wow, fam. Damn, she slept with her dead brother, suckled the baby out, created something. I don't know what the hell. Damn. And they made y'all worship the beast. That's the beast. They don't put themselves up there and say, this is the story. That's what that Roman Catholic Church did. They made this story blend in with that story because the real story ain't got nothing to do with it. The story ain't say nothing about that. See, I'm going to break this down. How you want me to say this? The Egyptian mythology stuff is what the Pope and them believe. And then what they was tasked with was blending it together with your stuff. That's one. To get you to believe in what? victorious over your true king that died for your sins and is to return to you, validated by his return. But you don't know that because you are mind controlled by Egyptian Hermetic practices that is against God. And you can't allow that to inhabit your vessel and understand what I'm talking about. That's why a lot of y'all don't know what I'm talking about and how deep it really goes. But those who have an ear, they know exactly what I'm talking about, especially if Egypt was here. See? Now you see why they had to make yours this one and theirs that one. This is why you can look at the scripture, but your faith is totally opposite when you begin to look at your life because you in the control of Satan. You believe that's Jesus on that cross with his hands spread out. You believe that Jesus was a white person with long hair who died, went to the clouds, and finna come out and catch you on the second rapture and take you into heaven because the devil told you that and you ain't been reading. That's not what scripture say. Scripture ain't say nothing about you going nowhere, about nothing. So that you might as well take your homie's face off that sweatshirt in the middle of them clouds. See? You believe in other things. Once they gone, they gone. Until the Most High return. You feel me? Same way. Same stuff. Ain't no getting away around this. Ain't no get. They can't battle me because now we know the truth. Y'all better keep God's name out y'all mouth. And how much the God of this Bible was written by a white man and all this goofy stuff. Better stop talking to the big homie like that. Y'all gonna get y'all ass whooped on this damn internet. Because none of y'all won't know real work about where he at. And you can't do nothing with me. Fuck you talking about where he at. You don't believe him. So what? You believe in LGBYP. That's why. And you will never turn from your transgression because your religion won't allow it. Y'all dealing with the semen, sperm god, snake-like creature beast itself. Plus one. Poor children. Put it right there. Because it's make-believe. You just want some semen on your face. Press one. That's what I'm getting. You just want semen on your face. Ain't gonna lie about it and say it was a snake talking to me and spread it on there. Something. They come up with anything. I don't know. They came up with this miraculous story to make you believe that God ain't real. Who knows? And it was a hard task to do to ideologically subvert you, your God, get you off your homeland, and get you somewhere to be slaughtered. Good one. Facts. I can't believe it. We this far, all from the Nipsey Hustle thing. Look how far we got. Hit that like button. Look how far we got. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Hit the like button. You see what the resurrection of the mind look like? A renewal, a rejuvenation. School. I didn't learn this at school. Direct connection. Can't get this nowhere else, but only on the road. This is a resurrection of the mind, telling them the truth. Nothing they can do about it. And you're not from Africa. The Messiah is not the Asiatic, black, dark, melanated man. Press one. The Messiah, if there is a Messiah on this earth, Jesus figure, he will be coming out of the tribe of what? And he will be the lion of what? All right then. So he won't be that one. Y'all ain't produced. The world ain't produced a mind this brilliant since shit. They don't make them like us. They don't make them like us. And that's facts. That's fact. They don't make them like this. How long we been online? How long? How long we been online? How long is this? 2 hours and 22 minutes. How many people up in here? 222. Look at this one. Look at this one. What's the angel code? Fuck it, we gonna go to Google. What's the angel code right now? 222 angel code. Let's go. Angel number 222. What do you mean? Hold up. We got them. We gonna beat the women. We gonna beat the women. Everything 222. Everything 222 today. Look at the numbers for the day. 212021. That's 212. That's 22222. Right there. We got their ass, nigga. We on them lucky numbers. The reason why you see in 222, did you just check the time and see 222, or did you see 222 in your dream? Look, seeing 222 everywhere may look like a coincidence. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Create new beginnings and expand with the universe, dick. press one, nigga. Battery at 22%, nigga. We on, nigga. We on. I'm talking about. You feel me? Damn, that's too many twos, dude. I'm like tripping now. We must hit the nail on the donkey right here. No, we in no battle. Expand with the universe. Now they can't fuck with me. Easy taught me. Nigga, don't learn they shit. Look. Thanos, nigga, what? What's it? 222? That's synchronicity, punk. God mode. Matrix. Bitch. Ain't fuck with me. I'm something. I told you when I got on this motherfucker, I'm an anomaly. None of these niggas can fuck with me. I'm a clown. All right, cause I like to tell jokes. I think shit funny. Okay? Whenever you can listen to your little kids in the room talk that shit. Oh, I hate that nigga. My daddy. Oh, I hate my daddy. Man, this nigga only come around cause he don't do that shit to them niggas on here. He don't come around. Walking around the room thinking they hard with their little mouth. Oh, that's so cute. Coffee and Kush TV. My little kids in there talking shit. Hey, boys, what y'all in here do? Nothing. What you crying for, little punk? Oh, nothing. I was thinking about how good you is for freeing me. I was thinking about how good you is. See, when that mind come around, they don't want no part. These little punks scatter like a bunch of roaches. Ray, this shit made in New York City. Get a row. What? Nigga, 80s baby, 100% crack made, nigga. The fuck y'all think this was? You made me, stupid. None of them can fuck with me. I bet it's a place where they can't even touch right now. You think they can come against them not even existing? Their whole religion is a LGBT fantasy. Now you see why they grabbed his little ass by his leg. Come here. Because it's a ritual practice that take place. Come on, press one. Now we starting to understand the meaning of set, harvest, ritual. The drinking in the cup, the false propaganda that they got that. No, y'all trying to relate that to that so y'all could turn that into that. But no, we ain't the Pope. This ain't none of that. KevRow and you sisters. Did I get them? Sisters, where the good sisters at? I don't want to talk to the ones who converted, the regular women. We got them. We got them. The regular women, just real women. I ain't talking about a lot of women believe that stuff, but this is a point they'll never get away from. They best can't even come against me. Did I get them? Camilla says, yep, press one. I got them. They cannot escape this. From the bone, yesterday, they always trying to say the black woman got mitochondrial DNA and she masturbated and had kids. They always try to deny God some type of way. Coffee and Kush, press one. Cynthia Rollins, Essence, Mellow. A lot of people is blocked. They can't even press, but they want to press one right now. Hit the like button. They can't mess with me, ladies. I told y'all. And Essence Care, you know, if Essence Care pressed one, fool. Amanda pressing one, but she blocked. I see you, boo boo. She blocked right now. She even pressing one. She on her phone. God damn it. It's not coming up. It's not coming up. This motherfucker said he was going to unblock me, girl. Don't worry. I got you too. I told you. I'm 100,000 times smarter than them without reading and trying to trick y'all that I read a book. I don't need no African logos and false logos and books of Africa and Marcus Garvey and knock him in the bitch with my 6-shooter. Pow, 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 pow. Knock all the bitches down. Nigga establish God back. You know why? Because they can't battle God. Now, where is the gods of Egypt? That's supposed to walk up behind me and say, come with me, Leonidas. Where's these gods of Egypt? Where are these percenters? Where's Montana 300? Where are these people? Nowhere. Press 1. Nowhere. On the ear. Nowhere. Nobody. This is no debate. And this was chess, y'all. We've been on checkmated you niggas a long time ago. You feel me? I'm too bright, too smart. My words put too simply. This is a masterpiece being done. They ain't, like NK say, they're going to be teaching this at school. Damn. Damn, they going to be teaching this at motherfucking school. Damn. That means they'll be learning from a person that didn't even graduate school. Damn, that God working in a mysterious way. When he talking about rebuilding, man, he pick you up right there and blow that life in your ass right there like a motherfucking clown balloon. All you gotta do is put a red nose on it, sir. You feel me? That's it. Let me shut down y'all. This is not real. You can't even battle it. You can't even call in. A Hebrew Israelite can't even say nothing about them coming from Africa and Jerusalem or nothing. Because it's all here. Y'all can talk about the white man is the devil. No. The devil is that mysticism in them 7 hermetic practices of the snake. That's it. East Indian philosophies, Chinese, over there across the Titanic plates and ocean. That's it. That's where that stuff comes from. The Jordan, what y'all call the Nile River, that's all in America. The Egyptians, the Israelites, that's why they blended in. This is all here. But this is people who believe that stuff. Yeah, a lot of y'all think y'all don't know. It's not hard though to know. All you gotta do is seek out the information. It's not hard to know. I realized just how deceptive people was and how ignorant people was. The more I became interested in knowing more and wanting to be a better person. No matter what my human flaws is, I'm always trying to to upgrade those human flaws. Even flaws that I didn't even think was an issue. Somebody else might see it. I might even take on and say, you know what? Even though I don't even see the issue with me reacting that way or being for the success of myself and the person that I'm going to meet after this situation, whatever situation, may it be friendship, business, relationship, I'll reserve and I'll learn from this opportunity to learn and see some benefit in this and move along my path that I was on before these tactical deceptions came along. You understand?